right, good morning. Good morning, Nigeria. It's Monday, the day that resets the clock, rebuilds the grind, and hands you a brand new week. Good morning. Good morning, it's Monday. I love Mondays. All right, now, what's up, Nigeria? You're locked into Wake Up Nigeria, where Monday doesn't feel like punishments. It feels like possibilities. All right, now, this is that moment where the alarm wins, the week begins, and everyone is deciding how strong they are showing up today. My name is Edgar Ereka. What a great day we're having, because we have real conversations, we have music, we have food, we have everything you need to start your week right. Okay, all right. Now remember to use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC to share your thoughts about how your week is going. Let's know what you have planned in store for Monday. We are also streaming live on YouTube at TVC Entertainment. All right, you can always watch us live, share with your friends as well. If you're, working, you're watching at home, you're on your way to the office, or you're with your friends, you're with your family. Just make sure you're sharing the show with people. Okay, all right. Use the hashtag again, Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. Now let's go straight into what we have in store for you guys today. Woo! I love this one. Now Chef Shola is stepping in and turning up the fire with a dish that's bold, flavorful, and absolutely unforgettable. Now, you don't want to miss this one, all right? So stick around for what Chef Shola is going to be giving us, okay? And just after that, we have music. You guys know how much I love music on the show, right? We have music by the young guy called Ote. Now, Ote is a Nigerian singer and storyteller whose sound blends soul, gospel, R&B, and acoustic pop. You don't want to miss that one. You don't want to miss his sound at all this very day. And on SME, we're sitting down with Timothy Moyofola. Now, he is an e-commerce entrepreneur, digital marketer, and founder of TK Store, a fast-growing fashion accessory brand making waves online. Let's listen and let's enjoy that one when he comes on stage, all right? All right, and we also have a final sit-down feature with Ogboru Attractor. Now, she is an award-winning trailblazer and a Nigerian customs service officer. We cannot wait to talk about, her lifestyle. And then she traveled around. She's going around the world with a bike. We cannot wait to talk about it as well. That's daring, I would say. And then finally, we get to talk about the beautiful game. Wow. I'm sure Mike is somewhere getting ready to talk about that one. The AFCON has come to an end with Senegal taking the cup. We cannot wait to talk about the beautiful game very soon, okay? Let's talk about all the drama and all the buzz and tease that happened in that one yesterday. Woo! As you can tell, it's going to be a packed show. We have music, we have food, we have beautiful game as well. We have great conversations. Guys, you don't want to miss this one at all right? So sit down, relax, and let's have a great time together. Let's check out the weather as the show continues. This is Wake Up Nigeria. Let's go.
Good morning. The news on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Mike Messi Keno. Operatives of a National Drug Law Enforcement Agency have successfully apprehended a drug kingpin, Lekon Jimo, also known as Kamu Kamu, who has long been on a wanted list, ending a 12-year manhunt following his involvement in the brutal killing of 3 NDLEA officers. He is notorious for drug trafficking, evading arrest, and mobilizing armed thugs against security agents. He was tracked on Friday, the 16th of January, to his hideout in Owode Town, Ogun State, by tactical teams of the agency following credible intelligence. In a statement by the agency's director, media and advocacy, Femi Babafemi, the suspect was found in possession of 69 kilograms of skunk, a strain of cannabis, during the clinical operation. The arrest marks a significant breakthrough in the agency's commitment to ensuring that no fugitive, regardless of how long they evade justice, remains beyond the reach of the law. The agency also recovered illicit drugs from female online vendor and others in Jigawa, Lagos, Ogun, Edo, Delta, Oyo, FCT, and others. The federal government has filed a criminal charge against the senior advocate of Nigeria, Mike Ozekome, over alleged forgery and use of false documents in a disputed property case in the United Kingdom. Ozekome is being prosecuted by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission. The 3-count charge was filed before an FCT High Court in Abuja on Friday by ICPC's head of high-profile prosecution department, Oswobeni Akpominisinga, and Assistant Chief Legal Officer Ngozi Owunka on behalf of the Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi. The senior lawyer is accused of knowingly presenting forged documents, including a Nigerian passport, to support his claim of ownership of a property located on 79 Randall Avenue, London, NW2 7SX, during proceedings before the London First Tier Tribunal. The alleged offences were committed sometime in August 2021 in the Maitama area of the nation's capital, within the jurisdiction of the FCT High Court. The charge sheet shows 3 counts bordering on giving false information, use of forged documents, and attempting to deceive a public authority. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer yesterday told President Donald Trump that applying tariffs on NATO allies is wrong during a call. Mr. Starmer reiterated the UK's support for Greenland's sovereignty and adds that security in the Arctic region remains a priority for all NATO allies. The US President yesterday announced he has plans to impose 10% tariffs on 8 NATO members until such time as a deal is reached for the complete and total purchase of Greenland. The leaders of Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, and Netherlands, Norway, Sweden, and the UK warned in a joint statement that President Trump's plan risks a dangerous downward spiral. Meanwhile, thousands have been protesting against Trump's plans in Greenland and Denmark. All right, AFCON 2025 has finally come to an end in the most dramatic way possible. Senegal defeated host Morocco 1-0, and my oh my, that was drama, the type that Nollywood, Bollywood, Well, South Africa would. They can't give you all together. Let's take a look at some of the highlights and we'll talk about how AFCON rounded up as Morocco lost and Senegal are once again champions. A segment to talk about how that final went down. It was chaos. Chaos basically all through. You saw that penalty there, that Panenka that was attempted by Brahim Diaz, who of course won the highest goal scorer award for the tournament. It was pure drama. In the 91st minute, Senegal had a goal ruled out for a foul in the build-up to that goal. And then in the 98th minute, a controversial penalty was awarded. And that would have been the last kick of the game. You know what happened? The Senegalese coach told his players to go out. They went out of the pitch for 18 minutes. Came back after Sadio Mane's intervention and said them go out to play the match. And Brahim Diaz went there. Just a kick. Morocco have won. That was the final kick of the game. And he attempted that Panenka. Of course, it was saved by Mendy and gave Senegal the chance to go into extra time. 1-0, Senegal scored that beautiful goal there by Gueye, and my oh my, it was drama. You know, there's been that talk that did Brahim Diaz miss or did he play that Panenka intentionally? Because there was just so much pressure. Senegalese fans wanted to rush onto the pitch. The players were going out. It was pure drama. They said they were not going to play again. It seemed like they were not going to happen. Sadio Mane called out his teammates. It just went on. We'll talk about all of that. Let us know what your thoughts are. But a little bit later, we'll be talking about all that went down in this thrilling finale to quite an interesting AFCON 2025. Now that's it on the beautiful game news for this morning. We'll take a recess. Stay with us. We're just getting the show on the road.
You guys, this was just about Ira Star and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP. But me, I don't know, Sha. Cause fake logs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TV Entertainment WhatsApp channel like right now. And they just dropped the update.
Are you for real?
Oh, no crap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post the gist before anyone else. Me, I love them, oh. And that's on period.
Like I just aligned with them like last week. And they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express. Premium gist on cruise mode. Always first. Always legit.
Clock it.
Clock it.
You know what, guys? I just joined.
Active.
Jess is right. What you're trying to say to you is, for your premium entertainment content, scan the QR code on your screen right now to join the TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel.
Maya Angelou was a civil rights activist, poet, and award-winning author known for her acclaimed 1969 memoir, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, and her numerous poetry and essay collections. Angelou was born on April 4, 1928 in St. Louis, Missouri. Angelou had a difficult childhood. Her parents split up when she was very young. Around the 1960s, Angelou lived in Ghana working as an editor and a freelance writer. Angelou also held a position at the University of Ghana for a time before she joined a community of revolutionist returnees exploring Pan-Africanism and became close with human rights activist and black nationalist leader Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. In 1961, Angelou appeared in an off-Broadway production of Jean Gennett's The Blacks with James L. Jones, Lou Gossett Jr. and Cicely Tyson, and went on to earn a Tony Award nomination for her role in the play Look Away in 1973 and an Emmy Award nomination for her work on the television miniseries Roots 1977, among other honors. Angelou's career has seen numerous accolades, including the Chicago International Film Festival's 1998 Audience Choice Award and a nod from the Acapulco Black Film Festival in 1999 for Down in the Delta. She published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, several books of poetry, and is credited with a list of plays, movies, more than 50 honorary degrees, and television shows spanning over 50 years. years. She also won 2 NAACP Image Awards in the Outstanding Literary Work Non-Fiction category for her 2005 cookbook and 2008 Letter to My Daughter. After experiencing health issues for a number of years, Angelou died on May 28, 2014 at her home in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. In May 2021, it was announced that Angelou will be one of the first women to be commemorated with a new series of quarters from the U.S. Mint.
All right, welcome back. It is Wake Up Nigeria, and we're in the kitchen. It's a breakfast show, and we always make great breakfast here on Wake Up Nigeria.
Yes, we do.
And I am with Chef Shola. Chef, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Happy New Year.
Yes, I'm just seeing you this year.
Yes.
Happy New Year to you.
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Well, awesome. Do you know that you're the only chef
Yes.
on the show
Yeah.
that did not give me Christmas gifts?
Oh my goodness.
You're the only one. Others were calling me, Edgar, take jollof
and
rice,
take,
Edgar, take chicken. I said, it's okay. How many will I eat?
Only you.
But I was like, I'm waiting for Chef Shola to give me something. They're like, Chef Shola will not give you anything. I said,
Okay.
no, I trust her.
As
She
in,
will give me something.
I'm going to
but-
give you something, don't worry.
No.
After the show, I'm
No,
going to do
we'll have to
something.
wait till December. We'll have to wait till December again because...
After the show, I'm going to do something, I
All
promise.
right. But you're good, right?
I am fine.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you.
So what are we doing this morning? Tell me.
This morning, we're just going to have the party Chinese thing you used to see in parties? So that in case you crave it, you can just make it yourself at home.
Ooh,
So that's what we are going to be doing
So what is
today.
it called?
It's like a Chinese buffet. That's what
All
I
right.
would.
Oh, you call it. Okay,
That's what I would
okay.
call it.
So if you're a big fan of the Chinese buffet, if you can call it
Yes.
that, you love to see this Chinese noodles, basically.
Yeah.
You know, yes.
And rice as well.
All right. Okay. So let's do it. I hope you have all the chopsticks here, so we can use those to make it look.
Don't worry, we're going to modernize it.
All right. We'll add some African flavor.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about the ingredients that we have here on the table.
Okay.
talk
We
to me.
have bell peppers here
All right.
because we have to use them. We have our carrots as well.
Okay.
And we have our onion puree,
Okay. Onion
which is good
puree,
because
yeah.
you don't want it to really show in the dish, like to see it physically.
Yeah.
Then we have our garlic and ginger puree. And we have our sauces because you can't really do anything without the sauces. Our
okay.
soy sauces, our oyster sauces. And we have our beef and chicken here with our rice.
All right.
And our noodles. So we're going to make something.
All right, cool. Now, I'm a bit confused
Yes.
because we have rice here and then we also have this.
Yes, this is
All right.
rice noodles.
All right, this is rice noodles.
Yes.
Okay. So why do we have rice and then we also have rice noodles?
Okay,
I'm a
because
bit confused because usually I only see one of them.
you always see just one of them.
Yes.
In parties,
No, I'm saying like, in the meal, you just get one. Are you making like 2 different meals?
yes.
Oh, so 2
That's why
different
that's why
meals.
it's a Chinese buffet. So
Ah,
it's the way
Chinese
they do it
buffet,
in
you get
those
to, like,
parties.
pick.
Yes, you got to
Okay.
pick what you
That
want to-
just reminded me of the time when I was in China. Just like this moment.
When did you go to China?
This was 2006, 7.
Oh,
7. I was
really?
going to say 6, 7.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I was in China. Have
What
you ever
did
been
you-
to China?
I have not been to China. Do you want to take me to China?
If you would want to go to China, I mean, who am I not to? But you
I
just
will
need
go.
to have your visas and everything ready, and
Yeah.
I'll take you. I'll
All
take
right.
you. All right. Okay. What's the first thing we're doing? What's the first step?
First thing, we're going to cut chicken into bits
Okay.
because right now it's too big for that. So we're going to get our knife and our board.
All right.
And we're going to cut it into small bits.
Okay.
Then we're going to put our rice on fire because we want to pre-cook it.
All right.
It's not going to be like a jollof kind of.
All right. So
something.
when you say you want to put your rice on fire, are you putting the rice noodles or the rice?
No, only the
The
rice.
rice.
The rice noodles doesn't take long at all.
All right. So like how many minutes?
The rice noodles, you just want to boil your water and do about 3-4 minutes.
All right. So if you're going to
Yeah.
make this, Chinese buffet, yes,
Yes.
I'm just probably wondering like how much are we talking about? What's the cost to get all of this? If I was going to make it privately for myself.
If
or
you're
for
going to
my
make it
family.
privately for yourself, to me, I'll say the ingredient. You know what the economy say right now.
Yeah, no. Tell me. You tell me. How much?
But on an average, I feel like if you want to manage what you're doing,
Yeah.
20,000 should do it.
Yeah, 20,000 should do this.
Yes,
Right? Okay, so
20,000
if you're
should do
wondering
this.
right now, you're watching at home, there you have it. 20,000 naira would get you something good this way.
Yes.
All right, and then it's a buffet, so you get to pick what you really want to eat. You have rice noodles and then you have rice.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Now let's talk about this meat. What have you done to this one?
Okay, because
This is the beef, yes?
yes, beef.
All right.
Because we're going to come on the show, and as much as we have a limited time.
Yes.
So I just pre-cook it a little bit.
Okay.
So just to pre-cook it, it's not really
You
done
added
yet.
some spices in there?
Just salt.
Just salt?
Yes.
All right, so you just
because
pre-cooked with salt?
With salt, only
Ooh,
salt.
okay.
So because it's going to take longer if we have to.
And when you
just
say
bring
you
it.
pre-cooked it for like how many minutes are we talking about?
I would say maybe 10, 15 minutes.
10?
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, 10.
Yes.
Okay. And what have you done with, what is this?
So it's a ginger and garlic puree. So
All right.
it's just blended very smooth.
Okay.
And it saves time. So
All right,
instead of
why
me
do
to
we have
mice
this
it,
in the meal? What's the function of this in the meal?
It's to give flavor and
Flavor.
aroma. Yes.
So you are saying all these ones are they not giving flavor? Or
It's going to add to it. It's like when you're building up flavors, you need so many
you need so
ingredients
many
and spices
ingredients, yes.
to just bring
Yes.
everything together.
All right, all right.
Yes.
Okay, all right, so let's get started. All right, let's
right.
get started.
Let's
And
go.
while you're doing that, I'll
Yeah.
just probably speak. No, you
Okay,
can
I
get
can
your
go.
knife. Yeah, you can get a knife from there. And while you're doing that, I'll probably just speak to the people at home, okay? For those of you that are watching right now, I know that you want to try this. You can actually just practice with us. And I know some of you are saying we don't have TVs in our kitchen, but that's the problem. I have TVs like everywhere in my house. There's TV in my bedroom, there's TV in my parlor, there's TV in my kitchen, there's TV in the bathroom. I have TV everywhere. So you guys need to always watch us every single time, all right? But no kidding, you can actually get a phone and just, watch us in the kitchen and try this as well. All the ingredients are easy to get. They're things you can easily buy in the market and just try it with us, okay? So I would like you guys to use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC to share your thoughts on how you actually make yours. How do you make your Indomie? Did I call it Indomie? Oh, no, sorry. It's not. It's noodles. Noodles. Okay. All right. Wow. I want to find out from you, what was the first meal you had that you made this year?
This year.
It was the first special meal you made this year. Do you remember?
Let me see. To be honest.
Yeah.
As a chef, you make so many meals.
Okay.
So let me see, what did I make this
What was
year?
the first thing you made this year? Try to remember the first meal.
Oh, yes. I think I can remember what I made this year.
That was January 1st.
I think I made lasagna.
Ooh,
Yeah, for a
lasagna.
client.
Ah,
It
lovely.
was for a client. So
I see. It feels like you only make like international meals. Like you just want to do special meals. You don't do anything.
That
you
is
don't-
absolutely not true, because on that same day, we also made a fried rice and so.
Okay. So when last did you make something like, say, eba pounded yam?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yes, yesterday. Because yesterday I ate pounded yam and egusi.
Eee.
Yes.
Should I shock you?
What?
I actually had eba and egusi
Are
yesterday.
we twinning?
No, we're not twinning because I need your own meat. See, are we twinning? I don't want to do that. Okay. I'm loving this, actually. And the reason why I'm enjoying this right now is because we have chicken and we have beef, here on a Monday. I can't remember the last Monday on the show we had chicken and beef. It's always, and I keep telling the producers at the back, guys, I need you guys to stop giving me breakfast sweets, just cereal and, American breakfast or British breakfast. Give me meat. Give me chicken. Give me meat. I need meat and chicken this year.
Yes.
All right? I need meat and chicken this
I
year.
need to let them know.
Okay. All right. So now at this point, we'll go on a short break and enjoy some music. And okay, we're not going on a short break. We're just going to enjoy some music on the other side. All right. Let's not go on a short break. We're tired of all the short breaks. No short break. No short break.
No
all right.
short breaks.
Let's go to the other side. Let's join Mike.
OT is an Nigerian singer and storyteller whose sound blends soul, gospel, R&B, and acoustic pop. Now his music speaks to healing, hope, and the journey of becoming raw, honest, and deeply moving. Great to have you, OT. How you doing?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
My cocktail creator can sing. All right, let's talk about your musical journey. How did it all start for you?
For me, it started professionally 2020.
Okay.
But I've been one of those children that has been singing since I could remember.
Okay.
Do you understand? So started when I put out my first song, Feelings, which I'll be performing today.
All right.
And it has just been a very interesting journey, being able to tell stories with my songs,
With your
being
song.
able to have people resonate with the emotions that I'm trying to pass in the moment. Yeah, so that's it for me.
Wonderful. And how do you say the support from family? Has there been support from family for you to do this from quite a young age? Has family been able to support you?
Yes, I think one of the things my mom has always said is do you,
Okay.
And she's in big support of it. God bless her soul. Very, very supportive. My family members, some of them, they don't really get the vision, but I know that at the end of the day, it will make sense.
All right. So feelings here.
Yes.
That's what we're performing here. What's inspiration behind that song?
Okay, so I remember when myself and my friend, St. Oasis, when we wrote that song, it was coming from a place of, feeling down, but also having like hope in God's love and, everything that he does and gives us.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Strength for today, hope for tomorrow. Feeling. All right. That's what we're performing. All right. You have the stage. Take it away.
Thank you so much.
Yaa Ashantewa was born on 17th October 1814 Bisiase, present-day Ghana. The daughter of Kwaku Ampoma and Atapo, her brother Afran Epanin became the chief of Edweso, a nearby community. After a childhood without incident, she cultivated crops on the land around Boankra. She entered a polygamous marriage with a man from Kumasi, with whom she had a daughter. She was appointed by her brother, Nana Akwasi Afrane Upese, ruler of Edweso. When her brother died in 1894, Yaa Ashantewa used her right as Queen Mother to nominate her own grandson as Eji Suhene when the British exiled her grandson to the Seychelles in 1896. Along with the King of Ashanti Prempeh I and other members of the Ashanti government, Yaa Ashantewa became the regent of the Jisu Juaben district in the Ashanti Empire, now part of modern-day Ghana. After the exile of Prempeh I, the British Governor-General of the Gold Coast, Frederick Hodgson, demanded the Golden Stool, the symbol of the Ashanti nation. There was a disagreement among the members of the Ashanti government at Kumasi on how to go about this. In 1900, she led the Ashanti War, also known as the War of the Golden Stool, against the British Empire. The Ashanti-British War of the Golden Stool, also known as the Yaa Ashantewa War, was led by Queen Mother Nana Yaa Ashantewa with an army of about 5,000. During the fighting, Queen Yaa Ashantewa and 15 other closest advisors were captured, and they too were sent into exile to the Seychelles. Her dream for an Ashanti independence from colonial rule was realized on 6 March 1957, when the Ashanti Protectorate gained independence as part of Ghana. Ghana was the first African nation in West Africa to achieve this feat. She was a successful farmer and mother, an intellectual, a politician, a human rights activist, a queen, and a war leader. Nana Yaa Ashantewa died in exile in the Seychelles on 17th October 1921.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it, you'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Akiwande Oluwole Soyinka was born on 13th July 1934 in Abeokuta, Nigeria, to parents Samuel and Grace Soyinka. His education began with the Christian lessons of his parents as well as the more traditional Yoruba spiritual customs taught to him by his grandfather. He had his preparatory university studies at Government College Ibadan in 1954, subsequently University College Ibadan, and he continued at the University of Leeds, earned a bachelor's degree in English literature. Soyinka's master's degree focused on projects combining his Yoruba culture with traditional British theatre traditions. He later returned to school in Nigeria to study African theatre, during which time he continued to produce poems and plays, one of which appeared on Nigerian television. Shortly after, he became the chief of the Cathedral of Drama at the University of Ibadan. Nigeria had only recently gained independence from Britain and political corruption was at a high. Soyinka's plays and poems became increasingly political and he began giving speeches protesting government corruption. He was accused of conspiring with the Biafra rebels. He was therefore arrested and imprisoned in 1967 for almost 2 years during the Civil War, but managed during his time to write numerous poems. He was finally released in 1969 after a brief period in France. He returned to his position at the university where he founded the magazine Black Orpheus. He left his position and Nigeria in 1971, wary of the political climate of the country. During this time, he published books of poetry and essays. His plays were collected and published, and newer plays were staged. In 1986, he was the first African to win the Nobel Prize in Literature for a wide cultural perspective and with poetic overtones fashioning the drama of existence. He dedicated his acceptance speech to Nelson Mandela and used the platform to criticize apartheid. Later that same year, Soyinka was awarded the Ajib Prize and in 1988 published his book Mandela's Earth and other poems as well as art, dialogue, and outrage, essays on literature and culture. He also accepted a position at Cornell University. Throughout his life, he has served as a spokesman against apartheid and government corruption. He has won numerous other awards for his work, including the Anisfield Wolf Book Award, the Academy of Achievement Golden Plate Award, and the Ajib Prize for Literature. And he has taught at many prestigious universities, including Emory University, Harvard, and Obafemi Awolowo University. In his lifetime, Soyinka has published 2 novels, 3 collections of short stories, made 3 movies, translated 2 novels, 5 memoirs, 7 poetry collections, 13 essay collections, and produced nearly 30 plays. He holds honorary doctorates from numerous universities and has been invited to teach in schools around the world. He continues to write prolifically in spite of a bout with prostate cancer in 2014. Wole Soyinka, the Nigerian playwright and political activist, has positioned himself as a voice of the voiceless through his piece of art. He has distinguished himself as the African icon that continuously makes a mark.
All right, we're back. It's Wake Up Nigeria, and we're in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Chef Shola is here, and we're making Chinese buffet.
Yes,
we call it
we
that.
are.
So we have the Chinese noodles and also rice.
Rice as well,
All right,
and the
cool.
sauces.
It's just sad that we don't have Chinese rice.
We are going to make Chinese rice here.
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. Now
Yeah.
let's look at this beautiful pot here.
Yeah.
We have chicken. We have beef. What else? What have we
And
done
we
so
have-
far? Tell us. What have we done so
For
far?
now, we've put rice on fire because we're going to pre-cook it, like I said earlier.
Yes.
And we have our chicken here boiling and our beef as well. Then we are going to boil eggs. Now, if you're wondering why we're boiling eggs, we're trying to be economical.
Okay.
You know, the one you see in parties mostly, they use prawn with it.
Yes.
Yes, and it's quite a bit pricey, for being honest. Yeah, so I was like,
All right. So what you're
swap it.
saying is prawns are super expensive, and the best
They are.
things to use to replace prawns here
Yes.
will be eggs.
Yes. It will
All right.
give
But
the
how
same.
do you use eggs instead of prawns? Do you dice the eggs as well?
No, it's going to just be boiled and put in the sauce. So it's going to be put all.
So it's
You
like
will not
boiled
find-
egg.
Exactly. But
You're not speaking all this grammar. You're speaking English for boiled egg. Just boiled egg. Yeah, they just put rice, don't put egg on top of the.
as in,
Oh God. And that's good. That's
Yeah,
really good. All right.
yeah.
Let's talk about this. What have we done? What are we
so
doing here?
we've just seasoned it a little bit. So I'm going to add
Now we're adding the
the puree.
the puree, yes, the onion puree.
Onion puree.
These are they look very smooth, by the way.
Yes.
How long did you grind them for?
Maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, there's so many people that don't like seeing onions in
Seeing
their
it,
food.
exactly.
Yes, they always prefer when it is grinded.
So
and-
this works for both ends.
yes, so if you
so-
like onions but you don't like to see it in your meal, then
Just
this is
puree it.
just turn it into a puree and then
And
put it in
it'll
your
just be
food.
fine. And
All
this
right,
is
we
our
have ginger
and garlic puree as well.
Oh, lovely,
Yes.
lovely.
So this saves time. Because instead of me to mind it, then
Yeah.
I'll just puree it instead. And you know, some people also don't like to see it because no matter how much you're going to mind it, you're not a
Yes.
machine, you're still going to see some particles of it in it. But when you
Yes.
puree it, it's just way better.
True. And some people also like to chew their beef. You can also just turn it to a puree. Just grind and keep blending it till it turns into a puree, and then
Those
you just
people
take it like
should,
that.
they should shift front first.
Eh?
They should move forward first.
They should move forward,
Yeah.
right? You are totally right. I feel like most people don't get it. There is beauty in struggling to chew your meat. You see that when you're trying, especially when you have like beef, or you have like, no, not beef, not really with bones, but with chicken or turkey, and then
Yes.
you are dragging it.
Like
you're
the
doing that.
local chicken gives that vibe.
Yes, you're doing that,
Not
that
the-
struggle.
Not the new ones.
It represents the Africanness in you,
So
the
struggle.
story of the black man, and then you have that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why I hate it when I tell I go for parties
Yeah.
and then they give me like rice and chicken or something, and then I just see people leave the particles.
leave the
They just
bone.
leave the bone
They leave the
there.
bone whole.
They just take like a
Please.
bite or two. They're trying to form
I'd
tush.
rather take it home or something.
Yes, I'll take it home.
So
And when
that
I
I
get
can- so I
home,
can finish
I
it.
sit down, losing my shirt.
Yes.
And I'm like, me and you.
Today.
Let's go today. That's it.
Oh my God.
Okay.
It's like the pepper soup I had recently.
Oh, you like pepper soup?
I do.
All right, I bring pepper to the soup. I bring pepper to the soup. All right. that is all that we can take at this time. Guys, the show continues. All right, so we've got a short break. We'll be right back, okay? Your praise is still here.
In 3, 2, 1, we are live.
Welcome to East Flash. I'm on the black carpet, and of course, it's Jubril of Lagos.
Well, that's it on Socialville.
When I say, I dare fool.
You already have Destiny Alpha.
I know that.
They will not rest.
I go shook out for you.
You already know, guys. eSplash can be the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's eSplash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
Keeping hope alive.
We are the drumbeats that refuse to be silent, even when the rhythm falters.
We are the green that refuses to fade.
And the white that dares to shine.
Hope is not a stranger here.
It lives in our markets,
Our music and our streets.
Every dawn in Nigeria is proof that tomorrow is still worth fighting for.
Hope is a child in the classroom, eyes wide, with dreams bigger than walls.
Hope is the farmer planting seeds in faith.
believing in rain and harvest.
Hope is the youth, unafraid to rise.
Rewriting the story of our tomorrow.
Hope is us, millions of voices
Refusing to give up on the promise of this land.
Nigeria, our independence is not just history.
It is a call to keep believing,
To keep building, to keep hoping.
Now hope.
They carry us.
Even when wahala they choke, we stand gidigba.
Hope they waka with us for downfall.
They gist with us for buka.
No matter the gbege, our spirit
no fit scatter.
Hope. Now that pikin where they read ABCD
and still get ogbonge dream for hearts.
Hope. Now the mama where they fry akara, we see the reason say
tomorrow go soft for her.
Naija, your freedom na promise.
Say hope go always come, no matter wetin happen.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments, just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
All right. Welcome to What's Up and About. Mary, good morning.
Why do we look like sportscasters with the suit and all?
Why is sweeting you? Why is sweeting you?
Oh
why is
goodness.
your body doing you three?
It's that much of yesterday, Jerry.
Omo.
I
don't know how Olamide said he didn't watch that match. Olamide, what were you doing?
I don't think there's anyone that didn't watch that match.
Olamide didn't.
He did not.
He was busy preparing cookbook for the. I don't know. he was doing cookbook for Chef Belinda. He was rehearsing what he learned. The goosey for the next one. He wants to do black soup next.
Shola, did you watch the match yesterday?
You don't like watching football, though?
No, I was busy. I had a job.
No, you're excused. You're excused.
Thank you.
You will be excused. Are you cooking
You will
something?
get something.
What
I
are you
promise.
cooking?
You're excused. You're excused. You're excused.
Nothing for you.
You're excused.
You see, calm down.
I don't watch the World Cup. Don't watch football again. You're excused.
Is there something I'm missing here?
Don't mind him.
I don't know what.
That's
What are you making for breakfast, though?
Oh, we're actually making Chinese. So Chinese rice, there's noodles, and there's sauces as well.
Yeah. So why is Mike excited? Because I know he likes local food.
Oh no, not really. It was not about this. It was while we were talking about what happened. And there's something I want to bring to mind now. We will analyze the match later on Beautiful Game. But I want to talk about some other things around.
Okay.
Morocco is a wonderful country. And why do I say so? Over the past 5, 7, 10 years, their investment in football infrastructure has been mind-blowing.
Yes.
Absolutely.
These guys have invested tens of millions of dollars. They, something I love about these countries and which we can learn from is how when they make up their mind to invest and to improve their country, they go all out. And they understand how important sports is to society.
Yeah.
You understand what it means when eyes are on your society. Because of sports, your transportation system can step up. Your power will step up. Tourism will step up. It is just something. You remember what happened to us when we hosted Nigeria '99? We had at least, 8, 9 stadiums that were FIFA standard as at then.
Yeah.
You understand how it meant it affected different parts. People came and we had to bring our best in other parts. Rail lines are not here, but I'm talking about Morocco. These guys over the years invested so much, billions of dollars in grassroots development, football, infrastructure. I can't go into all the details now exactly, but they put in millions, billions of dollars into these things. They develop sports academies, big ones, and so it had shown. If you notice that the recent awards, tournaments, the next WAFCON that's coming, Morocco is still hosting it.
Yeah.
They've hosted 2 WAFCONs, they've just been hosting and why? At the moment, they have the best facilities in Africa. And that was what, did you see the stadium yesterday? You need to see when there was this aerial shot that they took, and you see how this thing, the beauty of the city, how easy it was to access the stadium and to go out. In spite of whatever people might say, I want to use this point and say, look, there's a lot the rest of Africa can learn from what Morocco did for this AFCON 2025?
So, for me, I would say regarding this, you know, the whole Moroccan setting, the reality is Nigeria has done the same. We had Festac 77, we went all out. As you said, Nigeria 99 as well. The problem I believe Nigeria has always had is maintenance. Like, we have this infrastructures, we put in a lot of money into it, we try as much as possible to ensure it's up to standard, and then years down the line, you're looking at this dilapidated structures and you're like, wait, was this really what I see in pictures and videos of years back? You can't even believe yourself. So usually it's not the money. When a country decides to host, they tend to go all out. But the question we Africans need to ask ourselves is, okay, so we've hosted, and then we probably not host again, and that's 20 to 30 years. What happens?
I get where you're coming from, and I totally understand when you say maintenance culture. But I think what Mike is trying to say here is more on the aesthetics and the work put into making the stadiums look as amazing as they look. Because trust me, let's not forget that some people did not just travel just for the games. Some people went to Morocco just to enjoy the ambience of the beautiful environment that comes with watching this football. So for me, I feel like all the African countries actually need to learn. You need to learn about not just in maintaining the, you know, whatever standards you've built, but also making sure that you put effort into making it easy as accessible as possible, making the place as beautiful as they can. Look at the lights now. Look at the opening and the performance and everything. It was an amazing, you know, even from watching from my house, I was like, wow.
It was, 16 years ago, right? They invested in a $65 million Mohammed VI Football Academy. Ooh. It is on a 30-hectare site, training pitches, luxury hotel, fitness center. The hotel is said to be a 7-star hotel, right? World-class facility. The goal was to develop the next generation of stars and bring back talents born abroad. So they said, look, Brahim Diaz, the one that we are all talking about, had already wanted to play for the Spanish national team. But look, they went, they did their homework, they spoke. Do you know, as a country, do you know that there was a time Michael Olise was available to play for Nigeria? But we didn't think it was a big deal. Yeah. Before he went to Crystal Palace, he was in the radar. We could, if you want to entice people like this, you need to create a structure that is enticing. And that's where we miss it. We are missing it on a whole lot of levels. These guys did this, put together and said, okay, we are going to see, for the fact that you have a Moroccan mother, if you have a Moroccan blood anywhere, we will get you. And you know what these guys have done so far?
That sounds scary.
We'll get you. FIFA Arab Cup 2025 champions. Under 20 World Cup 2025 champions. AFCON Under 23 2023 champions. AFCON Under 17 2025. This is Morocco champions. AFCON Under 20 2025 runners-up. Olympic Games 2020 bronze medal. 2022 World Cup semi-finalists. AFCON 2025 finalists. And we are going to 2026 World Cup. Morocco is one of the biggest hopes. See, success, right? Progress is attainable with clear, defined plans. Yes. And they fought to ensure that. Look, they fought to ensure that. Is it?
They say aspiring.
Is it a case of? No, this is not a case of even motivation or trying to see. And they set it up in a way that if you are given funds to execute a project, they are on your case. You cannot mismanage funds. You cannot. If you try it, you know those guys. You know those guys. They don't joke. Let me not say what they can do.
I want us to just drift a little from the topic that area and talk more about what has been buzzing on social media. People saying that Morocco tried to buy the cup.
And it's because of things like this. You understand? They did so much.
Everything to get the cup.
They did so much.
Brahim Diaz said, you know what? Let me buy it in style.
And that is because of the kind of investment they've made. So it might seem so. But you see...
I think the reason why people are saying that is because of the condition and how they give that penalty.
Apart from the penalty, if you want to go back one match behind, the Nigeria versus Morocco match.
What happened in that match?
You see, at some point, I just said,
we will never agree.
No, it's not that. At some point, I was like, can the referee just wear Moroccan flag and let Nkrumah know that you are fully... You know, I was like, no,
I don't want to be biased,
it was too blatant.
Was it?
To me, it was blatant.
It's okay, so I don't want to go into details there. I don't think it was that. But one thing I want to say, when we saw, so what happened was that in the quarterfinals, We saw 8 of the best 10 teams in Africa. Because of the pitch facilities, the best teams were the ones that were moving up. In the semi-finals, in the top 5, we saw 4. It was only Algeria that was not there. Morocco is number 1 ranked in Africa. Senegal is ranked number 2. Nigeria is ranked number 3. Do you understand? Algeria is ranked number 4. And who was the other? Egypt 5.
Is now
do you understand?
5, yeah.
So you saw the best, like the best team shows. There was no, do you understand? And then it got to the final 2. Morocco is number 1 ranked in Africa. Senegal is number 2. There might almost be no difference between both teams. But you see, Morocco has gone farthest in the World Cup for Africa.
We have to be very honest and yes, admit that.
Do you understand? So it might seem, and then with the investment that they put inside, it might seem in some ways that, oh, they try to buy the tournament. And it could have been shocking. I mean, in 92nd minute, Senegal scored. It was taken off. 98 minutes, penalty. Baba, they left the pitch for 18 minutes. Only for Brahim Diaz to come. The most important moment of his life. In fact, the accusation is that Senegal went in, they went to do voodoo, they jazzed Brahim Diaz. Then by the time Brahim Diaz came outside, Brahim Diaz was thinking like a Senegalese and just say, oh yeah, men, they take it. I'm telling you, go on social media. Like, you know, what's crazy? Sorry. You know what's crazy?
Books, you would actually believe that.
You know what's crazy? I am sure that in another, say, 50, 60 years, that is the story that they will tell. I am sure that you'll probably hear like, oh, there was a time in 2026 when they used voodoo on Brahim Diaz. He was meant to kick the ball.
Like a lion.
And the ball went like a lion. And it went so big. It was a stone. It was so high. It now jumped on the guy's hand. The guy just cut and gave me Zambereba.
No, Mendy was like a lion.
Mendy was like a lion. And Mendy just caught the ball very easy. Just like, come. This is when the magnet.
This is not a joke.
I'm not joking, though.
All of us grew up with Nigeria 1, India 99. They say Peter Ofer was standing the post. When 4 Indians are coming, you see 4 lions.
And then he was running for his life. I
you know what? I'll do a series. I will tell that story. Yes. And maybe I'll do some animations.
Yes, let's tell the real story.
Peter Ofer, 4 lions. That's why they banned India.
Now they don't play football again. They wanted to play football with their shoe, without shoe. They said they must play with their leg.
You guys,
okay. That is all that we can take at this time, guys. I don't know. We're just cracking up here, guys, in the studio. But the show continues. It's Wake Up Nigeria. We'll be right back. Okay, let's go. Let's go, guys.
Every clash of ideas begin the same way. Differences could be a disagreement.
2 voices, 2 views, standing apart.
Or an argument.
A battle to win, to prove, or to conquer.
Both are born from differences. One can open the door to respect.
Sound, are you ready?
And the other close it with fire. 2 perspectives, but one big issue.
Are you good?
Yes, I'm good to go. So do we argue to fight or disagree to understand?
3, 2, 1, we are live.
This is the big...
You guys, this was just about Irasta and Grandma now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP, but me I don't know, Sha. Cause fake logs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new tvcentertainment WhatsApp channel like right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for
No cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post this before anyone else. Me, I love them, oh, and that's on periods.
Like I just aligned with them like last week, and they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express, premium gist on cruise mode. Always first, always maintain.
Clock it.
Clock it.
You know what, guys? I just joined.
Active.
Jess is right. What you're trying to say to you is, for your premium entertainment content, scan the QR code on your screen right now to join the TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel.
All right, welcome back, Nigeria. If you're just joining us, this is Wake Up Nigeria. And yes, it's still Monday. I know some of you are sad about it, but don't worry, it's still Monday. And I'm super excited to be in the studio here with you guys because we have a lot to show you guys. We have the kitchen, we have great conversations, we have music as well. It's going to be a great show, so make sure you just sit down, relax, and enjoy the next 45 minutes with us. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC to share your thoughts as well. My name is Edgar Ariaka. All right, now let's see what we have in store for the rest of the show. Yes, Chef Shola is still in the kitchen and she's making magic. Magic in the kitchen. We have Chinese rice and Chinese noodles as well. Ooh, look at them over there.
It smells amazing, Edgar. I must tell you, it looks really good. The scrambled eggs, my goodness. You don't need bread or anything for this one. Just dip your cutlery in it and start it. It looks really nice. Okay, so the cooking continues. I think that's pureed onions,
Pureed
right?
onions, yes.
Okay, okay. So what are you making this time?
So we want to start with the Chinese rice.
With the
Chinese rice.
Chinese rice. Okay,
yes.
Edgar, take it away. We'll show more later.
All right, okay. I can't wait to have a taste of that one. Yes, we already talked about AFCON, what's up and about. But don't worry, Mike is still going to give you guys all the details on the beautiful game. And then guess what? We have a final sit down. Before then, we also have great music. All right, OT will be coming back on stage very soon to give us some great music. Yeah. All right, and then we have an SME guest as well, where we get to sit down, Timothy, for your Moyo Fola. That's like a tongue twister there. All right, we cannot wait to have him as well and just have great conversation with the young guy. Okay, and then we have a final guest. We get to sit down with Ogboro Atrata. Now, she's an award-winning trailblazer and Nigerian customer service officer, and we can't wait to just talk about her journey around the world. And she went to great countries on a motorcycle. That's huge. That is really huge. Okay, guys, it is really an interesting show. 45 minutes of interesting, entertaining conversation, music, food. This is the best breakfast TV show you can ever get in Nigeria. Let's go on a short break. We'll be right back after the short break. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Now let's have a conversation with Ogboro Akpewogene Attractor this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. She's an award-winning trailblazer and Nigeria Customs Service Officer. Now, from riding solo across 12 West African countries to conquering a historic Nigeria to Europe journey across 21 nations, she's rewriting history 1 mile at a time. Courage, grit, and national pride, all in one powerful conversation this morning. It's a pleasure to have you here. How do you do?
Fine, good morning.
Great. Okay, so we've always known about Ajala the Traveler, and now we have Attractor the Traveler. What informed your decision to go on that solo trip?
Okay, it was a ride for women inclusivity, the empowerment of the girl child, and a cross-border research.
Okay.
Yes, I started riding a motorcycle to evade traffic, and then the inspiration from the love of adventures made me to start traveling. I started with traveling across Nigeria and visited all the 36 states during my public holidays, short leaves and all that. I was able to cover all the 36 in Nigeria. And then in 2023, I traveled across 12 countries in West Africa, trying to understand how travel and border works, trade.
So you did mention that it was for research purpose as well.
This particular trip,
yes.
yes.
That particular trip. Now,
Yes.
what were your findings?
Okay, it was a ride to the cross-border research to find out how trade, the facilitation of trade within and across Africa, and the border bottlenecks, and what we can do to make it faster. And then whereas there are a lot of things that we need to do to make trade across West Africa easier.
So, you know, sometimes people embark on trips either for leisure, for work, yet you have fun at the same time. And I'm wondering, what is that destination for you that you would like to go over and over and over again?
Traveling is fun. And when you travel, you see the world, you have a different view and a different perspective. If you've never traveled to a place before, somebody just says, the people from here are like this, but it was different. And all through across borders, I found out that Africans, people generally, are kind, they are hospitable, and they take care of strangers. Not like the impression that we had, the general impression that we have, yes.
Yeah, but what's your favorite destination? Where do you like to go? Where would you like to go over and over again?
Well, every country has its peculiarity. Every country has its peculiarity. Natural resources, exciting places to visit. So there's no specific
it's
special
difficult
place.
for you
Yes,
to decide.
It is.
Now,
it is.
for somebody who is thinking of embarking on this trip, what are the do's and don'ts you would recommend? Like, I want to go across, maybe like you've been across 2 continents.
Yes.
So for someone who is thinking, okay, I'd like to make a trip like this, what are the things you would advise to do and not to do?
I'll advise that take a lot of rest.
Before or during?
During. Don't
okay.
put yourself under any form of pressure. Yes,
okay.
yes. And then just go with an open mind that people are kind. And then I think when you move with positivity, positivity moves with you.
But you know, trust is fragile, especially when people are traveling. There's this thing of, okay, there's the language difference, especially if you go to a country that doesn't speak either your local language or a general language you're familiar with.
Yeah.
Now, there's the issue of trust. And there's also the fact that there's crime everywhere. So in such cases, what would you advise as well?
Just be careful, you know, don't ask, let people know your next move. And then if you need to speak to anyone, it's better to speak to the law enforcement agents. You ask questions from there. They will advise you on what to do. They will direct you on what to do. And I think that's the best and safest thing to do.
So law enforcement agencies are the safest to approach when you need help, right?
So.
Now, card cash, which one is advisable?
Both.
Both?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes, you cannot rely on card alone because sometimes the card won't work.
Okay.
And then it may be network issues or sometimes, sometimes some people will tell you they don't accept cards. You have to use cash.
Now, does it mean that every border you arrived at, you had to change your cash?
Yes. But for most of the West African countries, they use CFA. Mauritania had a different currency. Morocco had a different currency. But the rest of Europe had one currency. So I only had to change between, Ghana had a different currency. Conakry had a different currency, so we had to change at the border.
We have to keep changing.
Yes.
Now, talking about currency, what was the original currency? Did you start from Naira?
Yes.
Or you had to use an international currency?
CFA between, from Benin to Mauritania to Senegal was CFA.
Okay.
Then Mauritania had their own currency.
Okay. So you had to change,
so I had to change from CFA to their currency.
So you didn't have any Naira left on you?
No.
You didn't have any Naira, okay. Okay.
And then from there, because they wouldn't change Naira, it's not acceptable when you go further.
Okay.
So
the further you go, the less likely you have to be able to change your Naira.
And even if you change it, you won't get
the value.
Because they hardly use it that way. Then from Mauritania, I had to change to the one that was used in Morocco. And then when I got to Europe, I had to. So sometimes I had to withdraw cash from the ATM because when you want to pay with your card, they say, no, there's a bank over there. Go and withdraw cash and give to us. So it depends. It depends on the people you are meeting. It depends on what you want to do.
Right.
So it's very important to have cash.
It's important
very
to
important,
have cash.
Very important.
All right, well, people are scared of carrying cash because of highway robberies and all, but, well...
Not so much.
Not so much, okay.
That's, as in, if you have little, at least the person knows that you have something, and then they can, instead of saying, I don't have at all, you should have at least something.
I wish I could ask you 1,000 questions for those who are planning to take trips, but it's so good to see that you were able to have fun and learn a lot as well. Thank you so much for your time, Attractor.
Thank you
so
very much.
Officially, we have Attractor the Traveler, okay? So not just Ajala. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a bit. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers.
Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government that will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyinbo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call a permanent solution.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crumbs of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe is achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. Amadedoja Salamadini, I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
All right, it's time for us to talk about e-commerce. Let's learn about e-commerce. So right now on SME, we're sitting down with Timothy Moyofola. Now he's an e-commerce entrepreneur, digital marketer, and the founder of TK Stores, a fast-growing fashion accessory brand making waves online. He's also the mind behind the School of E-commerce, helping Africans build profitable online business with real practical strategies. We're happy to have you here in the studio. How you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you so much.
I can tell you're fine. When I say how you doing, don't say I'm fine. Just say look at me. Just say look. Just say what can you see? All right, let's get to know you. All right, I want to understand who you really are and the problems that you're solving. Talk to me about that.
Okay, so
I'm Timothy Moyofala, like you said, and I'm more focused on helping Nigerians look good on budgets and also helping young Africans earn remote income online through e-commerce.
All right, when you say helping young people earn remote online through e-commerce, you're basically saying you're trying to help people be more independent on their own and then do more businesses at home?
Exactly, and even beyond that, when you become independent and you're able to create job opportunities for people and basically helping the government.
All right, talk to me how you started, because when you speak this way, it's obvious that you have a bucket of knowledge and you have gone through different phases. Talk to me through that journey, how it started for you and how you got here today.
Okay, so it started for me the first time I went for my industrial training when I was in school. And I realized that it was so difficult to even get an IT placement as far as back then. With all my dad's connection, it was so difficult. So I knew I had to do something. I can't depend on what the outside world asked for me immediately I graduated from school. So I started taking my self-development seriously, and that's when I came about digital marketing, e-commerce, and I learned. And immediately I finished from school, I doubled down on it. And today, God has helped us. We are serving thousands of customers, employing hundreds in numbers.
All right, let's talk about e-commerce.
Okay.
All right, there are so many people online today that tell me they want to start a business and they want to go into e-commerce. All right, what really is e-commerce, and what are some steps one needs to take before deciding if e-commerce is the area they want to go into?
Okay, so everyone actually who sells online is doing e-commerce.
All
We
right.
all know what
so
commerce
once you sell online, that is e-commerce.
Exactly.
Online markets.
Exactly.
Online markets.
Exactly.
All right, let's go ahead. Yeah, go
exactly. So, but the difference between this and the general one people do is this is more systemized and is more structured. When you do it structuredly and in a systemized manner that you can really have predictable results day in, day out, then I can say you're into e-commerce business.
All right. I'm interested in the marketing funnel, in Nigerian marketing funnel. Now, I know that it has to do with awareness and conversion, consideration, and getting all the rest. Because I've done a little of digital marketing and e-commerce, although the business failed after 2 days. But, I want you to tell me one thing you've realized with Nigeria and the business system here. What are we failing to see? What is the big picture that most people do not understand when it comes to e-commerce?
Okay. I think the big picture most people do not understand is most people do not understand the power of
Because
Nigeria.
why I'm asking this?
Okay.
There is a data that I saw sometime last year that there is a fall in e-commerce. The amount of businesses that have lost their money, they've lost, their staff as well, has really increased over the years. Most people are running away from e-commerce because there is this level of failure that comes with it now in the data. I just wanted you to talk about that a bit. What do you think about that?
Okay, so any business you don't understand fully, failure is inevitable.
True.
So I feel the major reason why a lot of people fail it is because they see e-commerce as a quick money business, not a real business. And yes, it's so easy to get started and make money, but it is difficult to sustain. You need a structured knowledge to be able to sustain it. And I feel that's where a lot of people are getting it wrong.
Okay, let's talk about TK Stores. Now, you have an accessory store, fashion accessory store. I'm just wondering why you decided to go into fashion. Why fashion? Is it because when it comes to e-commerce, fashion is one niche that is topping the ranks? Or are you just someone who enjoys being a fashion guru yourself?
No, I'm more of studying the market. What does the market want? And give the market what they want.
Okay, all right. So tell me, what's the market saying right now when it comes to e-commerce? Fashion is number one. So most people go into fashion. Fashion or food? And I'm just wondering, what do most Nigerians buy? Fashion? Do they buy more? Are they into fashion or are they into food? What I'm saying is, if I was going to start an e-commerce company right now, would you advise I go into food or should I go into fashion? Which would give me more, profits now? Or which is more balanced in the market?
Okay, so, you can make money from both niches, but I would advise the fashion industry. And especially if you're after profit. And the reason is just because fashion is perception. Food can be tied to commodity, and you make money from perception than commodity. Yeah, there are ways to do it on commodity also, but for someone who is just starting, you're not a big company, you don't have millions of dollars to get started, and fashion is a way out for you.
All right, I want you to talk me through the thought process of TK Stores. When you're trying to decide, I know you said you had to look at the market. What else did you have to factor in before choosing TK Stores or a fashion accessory as the go-to for you as an SME?
Okay, so the easiest way is you don't know until you test. You have thousands of data. Yes, you can predict from your previous data.
All right.
But what we focus majorly on is to test.
Okay.
So before you go into mass
So there's
production,
a testing phase.
There's a testing phase. See if the demand is truly there. So once you test and the demand is truly there, then we go massively into it. So because the truth is, you can never be too sure until the customer says, this is what I want. So we test. That is the secret.
All right, I like that. I like the idea of testing. But, you know, I've heard so many times people say, I have tried and tried. This is my passion. This is what I want to do. I have tested. I know people want it. I'm not just being able to connect with my audience or with my own customers. What is the duration in time for a testing phase? How long should I try to sell a product before concluding that maybe people do not want this product? Because one major key message I got last year was people kept saying Nigerians quit easily. We try something for a while, it doesn't work, and we feel like, oh, it's not working, let's try something else. So I'm just asking, based on your experience here, how long should one try to sell in the business or an e-commerce business before thinking of doing something else?
This major question you're asking is what led me to create the School of E-commerce.
Ooh, yeah. All right, okay.
So,
you see how I started my own learning. All right, let's go ahead, sir. Okay, our principal is here. Our principal is here. Go ahead.
Okay, so in the School of E-commerce, you are taught that you can test for a demand of a product in a day or two.
Ooh,
when you have the right knowledge. Now, the way a lot of people get it wrong is they test, but are they testing with the right data? Have you done everything right before you test? There are step-by-step process on the things, the checklist you must have done, then you test. So you can test without doing those checklists and you would struggle. But when you do all those test lists, in 2 days, maximum, you will know a product that is in demand.
All right, I don't want you to give us all the different key points that you have to go through because that is why you have a school.
Exactly.
You know, but I want you to give us two.
Okay.
Give us two different areas where one has to go through that test. Two key factors that one has to check before they can actually conclude that they've done a proper test. Just give us two.
Okay, the first one is check previous demand for similar products. So there must be a consistent, there are platforms online where you check demands. How many people have bought a product similar to this in the past 1 month?
Okay.
So if you are planning on making 50,000 sales monthly, as 100,000 people bought similar products in the past 1 month. The second thing is you must get your presentation right of the product. So, and that is very now tricky because you need experts guidance on what to know. You are taking a product to the market. Are you presenting the product in the right way?
It's presenting the same as packaging.
Packaging is part of presentation.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
So packaging is part of presentation. There are other things. The customers, are you demonstrating? Are you saying the right words? Okay. Are you giving them the right visuals of the product? Depending on what you are selling. So that presentation must be perfect. When the presentation is perfect, there's previous demand, and you test it. So there are other things, but once those two things, with the other things that you test it, you'll be able to know in 2 days, 48 hours, if.
All right, that's awesome. 48 hours is indeed a quick time for you to know if you have the right product.
But yeah, 48 hours is after you launch it to market. Before you bring it to the market, you spend
some months of testing
on the back end. Exactly.
All right, and I want to know more about the accessories. Okay, when it comes to the fashion accessories, I know you have wristwatches, shoes, clothes, and all the rest, headwear as well. Now, based on your data, okay, what is the top list most bought item?
Necklaces.
Necklaces?
Yeah.
Necklaces?
You know, women are never satisfied.
Woo! Okay, that's a very interesting one to say. Women are never satisfied. But necklaces over earrings?
Yeah.
What's the gap like?
I would say...
I mean, what is after necklaces?
After necklaces, I would say wristwatches.
Wristwatches?
Yeah.
Men or women wristwatches?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Ooh, I never believed that. I would never have guessed if you had asked me what is the most bought fashion item accessory. It's necklaces. Wow. But why do you think that is? Have you done a study?
Definitely. It's obvious. You want it in different designs. As long as you have new designs coming out, people want it. I'm sure you've bought items that look similar. Even if you are not a fashion person, you've bought wristwatches that look similar. And the funny thing is, you all love to buy something that looks similar because when you are a fashion person, you get something that you like. The next time you go to the market, you want something similar to that so that you...
You know, to be honest, if you had asked me, yes, I would say that
what most people buy will be singlet and boxers. The reason is because I feel like this is something most women package for men. And I want to believe that most women buy more than men. Am I right? Is that
No,
what they did?
that's not true.
Wow, men buy more than women?
Yeah, let me tell you the secret.
Tell me.
When you sell female accessories, you will see women commenting, expecting their man to get it for them.
Ah, you're right. So
there
most men buy, but for women.
Exactly. So there is more demand for women products, but that does not mean it's women that are buying it.
Knowledge, guys. If you're watching right now, you're into the e-commerce, you want to learn more about e-commerce, then I think his school is one place you should actually learn. The School of E-commerce. Is it a session right now?
Yes, there's a session starting next month.
All right. Okay. Woo! That is huge. That is huge, guys. But that's all that we can take at this time. Thank you so much for being on the show. I have learned necklaces. Okay, no problem. We're going to short break now. We'll continue the show. It's Wake Up Nigeria. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Let's go.
Muhammad Ali was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky on January 17, 1942. His birth name was Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. He began training as an amateur boxer at age 12, and at 18 he won a gold medal in the light heavyweight division at the 1960 Summer Olympics and turned professional later that year. In his early years as a professional, Clay was more highly regarded for his charm and personality than for his ring skills. He sought to raise
of your dreams. Don't go too far.
In 3, 2, 1, we are live.
Welcome to Splash. I'm on the black carpet, and of course, it's Jubril of Lagos.
Well, that's it on Socialville.
When I say, I dare fool.
Hey, you already have Destiny Alpha. I know that. Hey,
I go shook out for you.
You already know, guys. eSplash can be the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's eSplash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
Keeping hope alive.
We are the drumbeats that refuse to be silent, even when the rhythm falters.
We are the green that refuses to fade.
And the white that dares to shine.
Hope is not a stranger here.
It lives in our markets,
our music, and our streets.
Every dawn in Nigeria is proof that tomorrow is still worth fighting for.
Hope is a child in the classroom, eyes wide, with dreams bigger than walls.
Hope is the farmer planting seeds in faith,
believing in rain and harvest.
Hope is the youth unafraid to rise,
rewriting the story of our tomorrow.
Hope is us, millions of voices refusing to give up on the promise of this land.
Nigeria, our independence is not just history.
It is a call to keep believing,
to keep building, to keep hoping.
Hello and welcome. This is the beautiful game on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Mike Mescana. Now, football, sometimes it is not just a game. Sometimes it becomes a story of pressure, pride, and destiny. Last night, Africa watched two giants collide. Morocco playing at home, chasing history, carrying the weight of a nation. Senegal, battle-hardened, fearless, and hungry to rule Africa once again. 90 minutes were not enough. Nerves were shattered. Decisions were questioned. Dreams hung by a thread. Then came the moment that changed everything. A penalty, a miss, chaos. 18 minutes, and finally a goal that silenced one side of Africa and crowned the other. This was not just an AFCON final. This was heartbreak versus glory. Yeah, that was all that went down talking about AFCON and the final just yesterday night. It was quite drama. I said if you put together Kannywood, Bollywood, Hollywood, all the woods together, it will not be enough to describe the drama that we saw. Morocco gave us a beautiful tournament, but then there's a lot that has to be said. I have Toyosi on the line. Toyosi is right there in Morocco. We're going to be talking about how the streets feel in Morocco at the moment after that devastating loss for Morocco in AFCON finals. But just before that, let's take a look at how that match ended. That was how it happened. Senegal are now two-time champions of Africa. They've done it after 2021. They've done it 2 times in the last 3. Sadio Mane, of course, being that person who is carrying that generation forward. And now the talk has been who will be the greatest player when it comes to Senegalese history. Will it be Sadio Mane? Will it be El Hadji Diouf? But after 2 AFCONs in which he was fully involved, I guess there's only one clear winner. Toyosi Afolayan is right there in Morocco. Hello, Toyosi. Good morning.
Good morning, Mike, and good morning to the viewers at home. It's nice to be on the show this morning, and I'm very happy that the cup remains in West Africa.
Wonderful, wonderful. The cup remains in West Africa. Toyosi, let's talk about last night into this morning. How are the streets of Morocco? How are they taking that this heartbreaking loss, as it were?
Well, I'm still in a place where you see a lot of Nigerians having to, sell things like their local stuff so that we can, basically eat this morning. But the Moroccans are not smiling. They are full of hate for Brahim Diaz. He's receiving a lot of DM, kind of that thing. Even the Moroccan authorities are not, they are not fine with what happened. There's controversy concerning and even conspiracy that Diaz missed the penalty on purpose. And some were like, he just wanted to be cheeky, and of course, he backfired. But it is what it is. Moroccans are not happy. My Instagram friends, they were Moroccans. Even the girls who don't watch football a lot, they are annoyed that, they came to, they abandoned their work to come and watch ball in the night. Some of them traveled from different parts of their country, taking their train 7 hours, 10 hours to come watch this football. But what did it end in? And it ended in outbreak. So, yeah, people have resumed work back here, but it's not the same. AFCON has ended, and Morocco has gone back to their normal state.
Wonderful, yeah. You spoke about Brahim Diaz and all of that. Do you think that the country at this moment, is it too early to start talking about forgiving him? You mentioned that there's that talk that also that it could have been. It's a theory going on, on social media. This is somebody who is the highest goal scorer of the tournament. He picked the award. He is the hero of the Moroccan team. But then he just became moved over to being a villain and all of that. Do you think that what he has done so far could suffice for that particular attempt at a penalty that he made?
Well, you're not Messi, you're not Ronaldo that can attempt anything. You've not won anything for your country, and whatever you attempt, if it doesn't work very well for you, just know that you're going to be crucified. If you take a look at Alex Iwobi's penalty against Egypt, the kind of penalty he played was a very nonchalant one, but you could see that he was able to, make use of his eyes to send the keeper the wrong way. There's a way you look when you play a panenka or you play a soft taking penalty. You have to, of course, make the keeper think that you are playing into the left side or the right side, and then you change your direction. That's how you, play a panenka, or you maybe try to play soft taking penalty to avoid pressure. But it has happened. A lot of people would say that's not the way to play a penalty. You play a penalty with a ferocious shot that is going to be beyond the goalkeeper. Even if the goalkeeper wants to try and shoot, to try and save, he must make sure that, yes, he does a lot of work to do. Take, for example, the Bruno Yemachi's penalty against Morocco. This guy did very well to save the penalty. What's the name of this goalkeeper? Bono. So it was not as a result of, he did well to save the penalty. It was not as a result of him not knowing how to play the penalty. But Brahim Diaz, I don't think Moroccans will forgive him easily. See what Nigerians are doing to Samba Chukwueze, not to talk of somebody who's playing in the final. So it's not going to be easy to forgive Brahim Diaz.
All right, Toyosi, let's get into the details of the particular match and get into the stats as all of this is going on. It was after extra time, that goal. Now, there's talk about the controversy when it comes to Senegal. In the 92nd minute, Senegal had a goal that was ruled off, that was ruled out. And then this happened in the 98th minute. It was the final kick of the game. But just before that, let's look at the stats here. Both teams were almost evenly matched up until extra time. If we take a look at it here, expected goals for both teams, it was 1.714. Senegal 2.17, and a lot of that happened in extra time for Morocco. Ball possession was 50-50. Total shots, Morocco had 21, Senegal had 14. Shots on target was 7 for Senegal. It was 4 for Morocco. Big chances 4 as against 3 for Morocco. Corner kicks 8 as against 10 for Morocco. A lot of this all went down up until extra time, and then that was where it all went down. But let's talk about the individual performances. Sadio Mane was named player of the tournament. I remember talking to you and how I mentioned how important this man is to the particular team. But the man that came up with the goods on that particular day, was Papa Gueye, who of course collected an assist from Idrissa Gueye. From Mane, it was Mane to Gueye to Idrissa, and then to Papa, and then that wonderful goal. Let's just talk about the Senegalese team very, very fast. Mane, player of the tournament, was that deserved?
People who watch football very well know that football is beyond penalties, beyond the goals. The goals guarantee you the win, but it is not exactly the goals or the goal scorer that claims the victory. If Nigeria had won the tournament, we could have made excuse for Alex Iwobi, or Ademola Lookman trying to get the player of the tournament. But in this situation, Sadio Mane was instrumental to their semi-final win over Egypt. Yes, was instrumental in their final win. And remember, it was one who also called them out to say, come out, let us play like men. Do you understand? It was also instrumental. He had about 4 goals in this tournament, so he deserved to be named player of the tournament. And when it comes to the Senegalese team, they are lacking a striker. They have an almost complete team.
All right.
The only team that we can say that matches Nigeria in terms of quality has to be the Senegalese team.
All right, let's
where they might be ending Nigeria is some part of their midfield. And I know if we're going to do a combined extra, I know it's going to be maybe like we're going to be having like 5, they have like 6.
All right, you know what happens, Toyosi, we'll get to that. We'll talk about that combined extra. Toyosi, we'll talk about that combined extra. Let's just wrap up and talk about the goalkeeper of the tournament, Yassine Bono, highest goal scorer, Brahim Diaz. Of course, Hakimi, we know what he brought into this particular tournament. Aged. Let's just talk about the Moroccan teams. Where does Morocco move forward from here? Let's wrap up with that. Morocco hosted a fantastic tournament. You've been there. You saw the infrastructure. Tell us about that. How was the infrastructure? Where do Morocco move forward from here? Let's wrap up with that.
First and foremost, let me just say that I love it watching Morocco. This is the 3rd final in a row that they are contesting and they are losing. And all 3 have been hosted by them. WAFCON 2022, they lost to South Africa in the final after cheating Nigeria in the semi-final. WAFCON 2024, they lost to Nigeria 3-2. They hosted it. AFCON 2025, they lost to Senegal after cheating Nigeria in the semi-final. And now, what is left for them is go and focus on the WAFCON you are hosting in March this year. Also focus on the World Cup you are playing in the summer. So those are the things you can focus on. If not, I think what they need to understand, you have a good team, but your team is not exceptional enough to beat your rivals like Nigeria, Senegal, Egypt, even Tunisia. They're not strong enough to beat those teams. If you remove the officiating, it's going to be an open game.
All right,
so they need to focus on how to have that edge.
All right, Toyosi, we have to go now, but let's just give me one word. How was your experience in Morocco? Have you enjoyed yourself at this tournament, being in that fantastic country?
I enjoyed myself. All the pitch performance. I enjoyed myself too. I had to visit so many places in Morocco, from Marrakech, France. So it was a good one.
All right, Toyosi, we'll get to talk to you a little bit later. And of course, when you get back, I'm sure there's a mala, very hot one, waiting for you right here. That's Toyosi Afolayan right there in Morocco, giving us the dates on the 2025 AFCON final. Thank you very much, Toyosi. Now let's head over to wrap up the show. But OT is standing by after that wonderful first performance. OT, you sure the second one is going to be that one because you gave us a performance. Now this one, I'm looking forward to it. Take it away, OT.
Thank you.
OT with that performance to take us out to the wonderful one. And we have this lovely dish very fast. Just have a taste and let us know what you think.
Chinese dish, that's what it is.
There's Chinese, eh?
A little bit of everything.
Chinese.
What's in it? What do we have here? So we have...
Shola made it, by the way.
While she's talking about it, just take it.
So we have the Chinese rice, which is the dark one. Both of them are Chinese rice. This is the one is light. And the
go ahead.
Please dig in.
And we have rice noodles as well, stir-fry rice noodles. And we have beef sauce and chicken sauce.
So this is all Chinese. Nice. Wonderful,
yes,
wonderful. I go fry my own before I chop them. It won't be boiled. What do you think about it? You like it? Wonderful. That's nice. It's been a
Awesome.
wonderful show. Thank you to everyone who's been a part of this show. Big shout out to all our guests and, of course, OT for taking us on a wonderful musical ride this morning. We will see you tomorrow.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye-bye.